The woman is enjoying a relaxing shower. Suddenly, she feels that something is off with the water today. She realizes that something bad might be about to happen. So the next day, she went to the nearby wetland for investigation. She discovered that the water level in the pools here was rising rapidly, and the water flow speed was also increasing. She returned to her RV and reported the findings to her superiors, saying that the city might face a massive flood. Soon, a military helicopter landed on the lawn. A military officer approached. He was there to take her to report the findings. Nina is a well-known hydrologist in the country. She was a bit nervous on the plane. The officer chatted with her a bit to help ease her nerves. Soon, they switched to a military vehicle and took Nina to the city government building for a meeting. On the way, Nina noticed the river was flowing rapidly. Soon, they arrived at the destination. The mayor personally welcomed her. They discussed the situation. Nina explained her report in detail to the superiors and presented her hypothesis. Although no one believed her prediction, because the city hadn't seen rain for months, they thought it was impossible for a flood to occur. But due to Nina's special status, the flood prediction still caught the attention of the higher-ups. To verify her hypothesis, Nina took the general to inspect the nearby river the next day. She quickly crouched down in the grass. She even asked the general to crouch down with her. After carefully listening to the sounds underground, Nina told the general if the water level continues to rise, the riverbank could be washed away like sand. Then they arrived at the river in the city center. They checked the water level and flow rate. The data made Nina more confident in her judgment. Later, Nina asked the general to stop the car on the way to the reservoir. She walked into a farmer's house. She asked if they had a basement. After receiving a positive answer, she asked for permission to take a look. Although the male homeowner was a bit confused, he still took her to see the basement. Nina entered the basement. She immediately noticed that the wall across from her had peeling paint, and the walls felt damp to the touch. This made the man even more confused, because there were no water sources nearby, and no underground water. He also didn't understand why it was so damp, but Nina sensed that the problem was more serious. She hurried back to the government office and told the leaders the city would soon be flooded. It's better to evacuate the people in advance. However, the experts didn't think it was that serious. They believed that if the dam on the tributary was destroyed, the water would bypass the city. They then told Nina to leave the government building. Nina was angry, so she boarded a plane to head home. But as she flew over a river, she suddenly realized that this river didn't appear on the map she had. She quickly flipped open the map to check the year. She discovered that the map was from 60 years ago. At this moment, she realized that her judgment might have been wrong. If the previous plan was executed, it could cause even more harm to the people. The situation was more complicated than she had imagined. Nina decided to immediately return to the city to prevent the impending disaster.